I'm on page 21 of the Preparatory Level A book of the All-in-One Approach to Succeeding at the Piano. Here we have students learning CDE for the first time on the keyboard. Up at the top of this page, the student takes their pencil and circles every group of 2 black keys and then writes in CDE letters on the appropriate keys. We ask our students in the beautiful piece called Graceful Bird how many groups of notes there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many moves are there in the piece? There are 1, 2, 3 moves. And remember that practice strategy we taught our students way back in the beginning? Play, prepare, practice strategy. So let's do that on these groups of keys. So you'll notice that the student has to play left hand, right hand, cross over with their left hand, and then the right hand. Okay, so let's practice these moves. So here's the first group. Here's the next group. And to practice the next move, we'll say, ready, look, move. And then the next one, ready, look, move. We do that many times until the student has that with 100% accuracy and is comfortable. Then we can certainly have the students tap the rhythm, counting it out loud, say the finger numbers, 4, 3, 2, like that, 2, 3, 4. Students play now. I'm having them play with their playing apparatus going up and down at the same time. But you'll notice that I'm also having them have a little bit of flexibility in their wrist so that they're not locked. Okay. So one other really good thing to do is to have the student play a C and have them drop to the bottom of the key. And the wrist doesn't have to go so low, just a little bit so that it's level with the part right in back of the wrist, right at the beginning part of the forearm. And then have them roll their wrist around like this. 1, 2, nice and slow. And here they start to feel what the wrist is doing to remain flexible, but also to make a nice oval. They also have to be sure that they keep their finger rounded, strong shape, using the pad of their fingers and not on their fingertips. They also notice that the forearm is actually being moved by the upper arm. And the upper arm is what I call the free arm because it must be free in playing the piano. So the upper arm is actually creating the energy. The elbow is moving along with the upper arm and the forearm, the wrist, and the hand. Now let's go ahead and move to the 4th finger. Nice, round finger. We don't say curve your fingers. We don't say play on the fingertips. It's slightly curved, but it's a rounded hand shape. And then have the students, again, slowly roll in this oval shape. It's really nice if the other fingers can rest on the keys so that they're not up like this when the child is playing. Okay. So this takes weeks, months. Great for transfer students to understand this. Okay, now let's turn to page 22. Eating ice cream. And guess what the student is learning today? The dynamic signs for the first time. Forte and piano. Oh my goodness. So we can certainly play this piece first. What did they hear that was different in the last half of the piece? And they'll say it was a lot quieter than the first half. Then, when we have taught our students this through discovery learning, afterwards we can say, do you know there's something written in the music that tells you when to play big and warm and beautiful and when to play quietly? And these are the F and the P, the forte and the piano. And then you can read the definition, right? So discovery learning is all about having the student experience the sound of the piece or a sound of a concept, to be able to experience it by playing it. And then they will see the symbol of it as well as the definition of the concept. So while you're having them experience the sound of the difference between forte and piano, you could also have them play. Let's play all of our C's in a nice, big, warm sound. And then let's play all of our F's in a quiet sound. So our musicality girl asks, on the repeat, say the letter name of each note. So that's a good way to get our students to review the letter names of C, D, and E. And then we ask, did you hear forte and piano? I'll play this together. Right hand, excuse me, the student and the teacher part. Barlines is on page 23. Barlines obviously look like this, right? And it's a way to organize the music, and placing bar lines in the music also helps the students to understand the division of beats. So we can ask our students, how many beats are in the first measure? Oh, there are 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, and they all add up to 4. Right, how many beats are in the second measure? Let's see, 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. And we go like that through that first line, second line, and we have our students understand that there are 4 beats in every measure. So then we ask our students to think about the difference in the sound and the dynamics. And we can ask our students to feel their 4 little hills on each hand when they're playing.